Alright, let's dive into this. First things first. Let me remind you, you're already doing a lot of this. You might just not be fully aware of it yet. You've been tricked into thinking you're stuck, when in reality, you've got more power than you've been led to believe. So let's break this down using metaphor, analogy, and some raw truth bombs. Imagine you're in a giant invisible cage. You've been living in it for so long, you don't even realize it's there. The bars are made of all the messages that you've been fed by the media, the government, corporations, the so-called elites. All those people who want to keep you docile and obedient. Now here's the kicker. The cage is invisible, and you've been tricked into thinking it's the world. The problem is, the cage works like the perfect illusion. You've been programmed to accept the cage as your reality. The rules are simple. Conform, comply, and don't ask questions. So what happens when you question those rules? Bam! You break free from the invisible prison. That's when you're called crazy, a conspiracy theorist, or worse. They slap labels on you, like politically incorrect. But here's the truth. Independent thought is the key to that prison. Art, comedy, free speech. They're the wrecking ball that smashes through the walls of the cage. You see, every time someone speaks truth, they threaten the system. Independent thinkers don't fit into the box. And that scares the hell out of people, pulling the strings. So what do? They gaslight you. They make you feel like you're wrong for thinking outside the norm. But guess what? They're scared of you, not the other way around. Here's the science behind it. You have this ancient part of your brain, the amygdala. It's hardwired to protect you from danger, a threat to your comfort zone, to what you know. It's perceived by your brain like a life or death situation. Back in the day, not fitting in with the tribe, it meant being left behind and probably getting eaten by a saber-toothed tiger. But here's the thing. We don't live in the savannah anymore. You're not going to be eaten if someone doesn't like your opinion. That danger's gone. So when your brain flips out and tells you to play it safe, that's just your amygdala acting like a stubborn, scared old dog. And you've got the leash. You can train that dog to shut up and sit. You're not afraid of rejection. You're afraid of the illusion of rejection. You're afraid if you step out of line, the tribe will abandon you. But here's the cold hard truth. If you stay in that box, you'll never break free. So let me ask you, what would your life look like if you broke free from the cage? If you stopped worrying about approval, about judgments, and just did your thing? How much more alive would you feel? What would you create? Now let's talk about reprogramming your brain. The best way to break free from that fear, repetition. Every time you feel that fear of judgment, you need to walk right into it. Think of it like lifting weights at the gym. The first few reps, they feel like you're about to break. But each rep makes you stronger. And here's the kicker. The more you face the discomfort, the more your brain realizes that rejection doesn't kill you. The amygdala slowly starts to quiet down. It's like you're retraining your body to stop reacting to imaginary lions. Stop seeking external validation. Look, you've been fed this myth that you need other people's approval to feel good. But let me tell you something. Nothing gives you power like realizing you don't need anyone's permission to be yourself. You're a fucking star. Stop dimming your light to make someone else comfortable. You're already whole. You don't need to earn your worth. The minute you stop caring about what other people think, you get back your freedom. You stop being a puppet on someone else's strings, and guess what? The world doesn't revolve around you. Everyone's too busy worrying about themselves. So stop being so afraid of judgment. It doesn't matter at all. What would happen if you just let go of that fear? How would your life transform if you just let go of the weight? The truth behind the fear of rejection. You fear rejection, right? Well, that's not even about them, it's about you. You're afraid of what you'll think about yourself if someone else doesn't like you. So let's be real for a second. What does it mean to be liked by someone who doesn't even like themselves? Are their opinions really worth so much? Do they even know what the hell they're talking about? Let me spell it out for you. Rejection, it's not death. It's just a sign that you've triggered something in them that they don't like. Maybe they're jealous. Maybe they're uncomfortable. Either way, it's their problem, not yours. You're not here to please everyone. You're here to make your mark, to disrupt the bullshit, to say, no, this is who I am. And if you don't like it, I'm still going to keep going. Now let's talk about the real cost of not acting, of staying in your little comfort zone. If you keep playing small, if you keep letting fear control you, here's the truth, you'll waste your fucking life. Your unique gifts, your voice, your ideas. They'll rot in the back of your mind. And you'll be just like everyone else, mediocre and invisible. Is that the life you want? To just be another face in the crowd? To let the elites, the media, the pharmaceutical companies dictate your reality? Or do you want to be the one who changes things? You're probably stuck in some unhelpful, unconscious patterns. Maybe you've been told, don't rock the boat, or don't speak up, or be polite, be quiet. These are mental chains, and they're heavy as hell. But guess what? You can break them. Think of your beliefs like software running in your brain. Some of that software is corrupted. It's full of bugs, full of outdated code. It's time for an upgrade. You can install new beliefs that empower you. You can reprogram yourself to think differently, to act differently, and to change the world around you. How can you do this? It's about shifting the patterns, breaking out of your comfort zone. Do one thing every day that scares you. Talk to that stranger. Say something you've been holding back. Own your truth. Whether it's pretty or messy, big or small, you'll see it gets easier. It gets more fun. The fear will fade away. And in its place, you'll find confidence, power, and real fucking freedom. Here's the bottom line. You can be free. You can break free from the illusions. You don't need anyone's approval to be your true self. You don't need anyone to validate your existence. Every time you choose to stand tall, to be you, to speak your truth, you send a shockwave through the system. You become a part of the great disruption, a force for good in the world that's been programmed to keep people asleep. So get the hell out of your own way. Be bold, be fierce, be unapologetically you. The world will catch up, but only if you stop waiting for permission.